Well, as we started getting the clothing line going, or as we started building on the clothing line, we started doing each T-shirt by city, and we end up getting a T-shirt done by Rascasas, and I might be saying it wrong. My apologies. But we end up meeting her through my cousin. My cousin knew her. She was a friend of his, and she did line art. And it was interesting to me because we hadn't quite had a lady do a design for us yet. And a lot of times when I was showing designs to different girls that I knew, they liked the design, but it was, kind of like, okay, it's a cool look, it's a cool design. But when Rascascas started doing the T-shirt for us, she gave it kind of a more elegant touch. And when I showed this one off to the ladies, like all the girls wanted the T-shirt. They loved the design. They love, everything about it. And I just thought it was an interesting take because, like I said, we just had 3 guys do the T-shirts for us, and she was the first lady. And it was an interesting shoot as well because we shot it in Los Angeles in a warehouse. And the way the warehouse was set up, I think there was like a post or something in the ceiling. So we were able to dangle a camera directly above her as she was drawing and then take the 2 other cameras and get different angles from it. And so I actually thought that was a cool video, just because of the perspective of how you see it on top of her. And then like I said, we went ahead and did different angles so you could see the different styles and how she was drawing it. But she was doing line by line, dot by dot, very detailed. And it was an interesting T-shirt design. And I actually, when I did the pressing of the T-shirt, I did it in all girl shirts, or shirts that ladies told me that they would like to wear. And I didn't do very many guy shirts. And I wonder if I should, because I did maybe 5 to 6 guy tank tops, and to be honest, it's one of my favorite tank tops to wear, especially during like summer and things like that. So I wonder if I should expand it out, and just see who wanted it in general. But the line art, just the way it came out, was impressive. Very different, from anything that we had done prior to, and it started to be more of a process of what will this design look like at the end, because we didn't have any idea. And I think we were 3 or 4 T-shirt designs in. We had 10 total T-shirt designs coming, and it was just interesting to see that every artist that we gave an opportunity to go ahead and just flip our design, what they would do with the actual artwork and how they would use their skill or their way of drawing and come up with something that we could utilize for like the merchandise for the KayATick brand. And it's still something that I'm really ready to get into again. I haven't really pushed the clothing line as much as I would like to. I've been doing more of the production and movies and things like that. But the clothing line was actually a real fun project, just because, I saw the logo change maybe 10, 12 times already. And it's just interesting to see the perspective of somebody when you give them, free range to just do whatever they want. Because, every artist I've dealt with is always like, well, okay, well, what do you want? I'm like, do whatever you want with it. And it's interesting to see them see the logo, see the design, and then what they come up with. And this T-shirt, the Los Angeles one, was, like I said, it was super special because, it's the first time we were able to interact with a lady as far as business is concerned. It was the first time where I got a chance to see like female, I guess, consumers, if you want to call them, as far as business for merch. Female consumers get excited about a project that we had in the wing, whereas prior to, more guys were excited about certain designs we had come out. So it was an interesting process. I guess it was an interesting project. It was something to learn. I definitely want to get back into doing the line at each season. I might just do it like summer and spring or something like that. I mean, just 2 seasons out the year. But it's something we want to look back into, and I definitely want to just deal with multiple artists and just see what happens with the designs and the logos, or just the designs and period that we come up with over the next few years.